timer over. I'm using a timer because it can only film for 12 minutes at a time and I don't want to get cut off. Hi, I'm Abby of the Penny Darling. No, you sound like you're leaving a voicemail. Hi, I'm Abby of the Penny Darling. That's your business interview voice. I just been like full British, like, hello governors, I'm the Penny Darling, welcome to me channel. I'm fired, just, you know what, bring in my understudy. Hi, I'm Abby. No, I'll take a breath. Who are you? No one pay any attention to me, I'm so weird. I'm Abby of the Penny Darling. You might know me from my Instagram channel, The Penny Darling. You might know me from my blog, pennydarlingtheblog.com. You might know me because we're friends in real life. You might know me because we went to high school together and you're like just kind of nosy about what I'm doing. You could be a complete stranger to me, and in which case, not anymore. What's up? Welcome, new friend. I'm just Abby, and I'm starting my YouTube channel. I've been talking about doing it for a long time. As long as I've had my blog, as long as I've had my Instagram channel, I've wanted to make a YouTube channel, but I'm a little technologically deficient about that kind of stuff. So it's a little more daunting, it's a little scarier to film, to edit, to upload, to worry about audio and visuals and lighting, and we'll see how it goes. So let me tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about how I got started, and where we're going from there. Does that make sense? Let's do it. I live in central Pennsylvania. I actually live in Harrisburg, which is the state capital, so it's kind of got like a city vibe, but like a suburb vibe. So I live in between the Eagles and the Steelers, if you're a football fan, and I live right outside of Amish country. So like a real thing in this town is if you're late to work because you were stuck behind a horse and buggy, and if you're not from Pennsylvania and you don't call it a buggy, that would be like a horse-drawn Amish carriage. That's like a real legit reason to be late to work. Everybody's just like, oh yeah, that sucks. There's literally horse and buggy parking at the Walmart in some parts of where I live. That's 100% true. There are places that have horse and buggy parking, if you just want to think about that. Where I'm from, central Pennsylvania. Married, I have a wonderful husband named Preston who I met doing theater, and one day I'll tell you our whole romantic story, but he's the best. He'll eventually probably start being in some videos. Literally the day after we got married, we adopted a dog, Charlie. He's a rescue Morkie, they think. They're not 100% sure of his breed. But he is a snuggly little guy and he tolerates wearing clothes so well. And I just love him with my whole heart. He's my baby and I love him so much. Crazy how much I love my dog. Like, I never thought I would be such a dog person. People would talk about like their dogs having personalities. I'm like, oh, I totally get it. When I didn't have a dog, when I didn't have a pet, I didn't understand when people were talking about their animals like they were people. But it's so true. They have such different... Okay. I'm gonna get on a whole thing about how great Charlie is. He's the best. That's all you need to know. We live here in our rainbow house in our apartment in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We met doing theater. I'm a lifelong theater nerd. That's actually how I ended up kind of doing all of this. So here I am right now to tell you a little bit about it. I graduated from college. I had been really active in the theater program there. I'll tell you definitely a little bit more about some of my proudest times of being a person. I got hired at a local theater, I mean, literally the week I graduated. I graduated on Saturday and I got offered a job on Monday. That's how quick the turnaround was. I got this job, I started going in, but I said, what's the dress code? I graduated college, I did not own a dress. I did not own anything cute or pink or frilly or polka dot. I owned like 12 pairs of Old Navy black yoga pants that I would mix and match with Old Navy V-neck t-shirts just on and off. That was like my entire uniform. I did not wear a single other thing. Sometimes I wore my staff shirt or a staff jacket, but if you found me on any given day, 100% that's what I was wearing. I was like, well, I just started this job. I can't just show up wearing yoga pants and t-shirts every single day. They're gonna, like, you can't look so slow. You have to like try. But I had $90 to my name. So I went out to like a bunch of thrift stores and consignment shops before my first day, and I bought a bunch of pieces that would kind of like mix and match to be tops and bottoms together. When I went and got them, I posted a picture on my personal Instagram of all the different outfits, and I got some good feedback from friends. When I say good feedback, I'm talking like 2 people were like, wow, cute. And I was like, I am meant for stardom and greatness. Everybody loves my outfits and they are going to love me forever. That was what I decided right there in that moment. Wow, 2 whole comments It's getting wild. Plus size people were commenting and being like, wow, that looks really cute, or I didn't think like our body type could wear that. And so it made me feel really good. So I started posting pictures every day. The theater had dance studios, big floor to ceiling windows and these big long well lit rooms. So I would take photos every single day, and then I started to kind of build a following. In 2015, unfortunately, I left the theater. Theaters are small, they run out of money. Went to work at a local, not a local, it's a national nonprofit doing event planning and social media. It was the most boring place I've ever worked. I worked with 7 women who never talked to each other, only instant messaged, even though our offices were like arm's reach apart. There were 7 of us, half of them didn't even show up on my last day. They just didn't come into work. We would always instant message. There was like, every time we would have a potluck, everybody was on a different diet. So here's a spinach salad, here's a kale salad, here's a grape salad. I'm doing keto, I'm doing paleo, I'm doing Whole30. And I was like, this is like obsessive diet culture. It was crazy. I was bored. I didn't have any cell service. Nobody would want to just shoot the breeze, and I am a shoot the breeze kind of gal. I was like, what am I supposed to do? This is so boring. So I started a blog. Right when I had downtime at work and when I wasn't busy, I wrote and I figured out what pictures I needed to take, and then on the weekends I took pictures, and you know, it just kind of went crazy from there. I went from having 1,500 followers in the beginning of 2016 to 15,000 by the end of that year, and continued to grow ever since. I'm now a little shy of 75,000 on my Instagram page, and it has just been so incredible. Like I can't even believe some of the amazing people that I've gotten to meet and work with and know. Let's see, how much time do I got left? And really get to connect with. Like, there is such a wide community out here. It's wild. It's wild. Like, I want to talk about being plus size, and I want to talk about, you know, being sex positive, that it's okay to talk about sex and that it shouldn't be taboo. That you should be able to love your body naked. And I want to talk about being married, and stories about times I stun gunned myself, which is 100% true. I really did stun gun myself. I want to tell stories about like a person that I know who's you know what? Can't spill it all in the first video. I have a lot of storytelling. I have some like drama stuff. I always want like dramatic stories. I have some funny stories. I have some like crazy stories, wild stories. Some guy who tried to pay with a hat in a diner. Oh, look, I'm just teasing you. Now you don't even know what these stories are gonna be. But I have so much I want to tell you and so much I want to connect with you about. So I'm really, really excited. I hope I did okay on the ums and the likes and not swearing. I was trying not to swear, Mom. I really was. So I hope that we are going to become lifelong internet friends and that we are going to be together for a little while. So right now, you know, you don't have to smash that like button, but you could gently tap it. You could suggest yourself to follow me. You can check out my other channels in the link below. And oh, I don't know, how did I do? First video. We'll see. Until next time, my darlings.